everyone, we're going to find the Taylor series for f of x centered at the given value of a. We have f of x equals x minus x cubed, and our Taylor series is centered at is going to be centered at a equals -2. So we want to write it in this form here, and let's get started with taking some derivatives that we need. So for our first term, that's actually where n is 0. We have f of -2, and this is for x minus x cubed, and you evaluate this at x equals -2, you're going to get that equals 6. Now at n equals 1, we take our first derivative at -2. That's going to be 1 minus 3x squared. Evaluate that at x equals -2, and we're going to get -11. And at 2, so you take the second derivative at -2, and that's going to be -6x. Evaluate that at x equals -2. That equals 12. And let's do 3. So f triple prime -2 equals -6. Evaluate that at x equals -2, and you're going to get this equals -6. And going to 4, with f, the fourth derivative at -2 equals 0. So we have x at -2, that's also going to equal 0. And if you do it again, so the fifth derivative at -2, that also equals 0. So at x equals -2, you keep getting 0. So basically, our nth derivative of x equals 0 for any n here, for n is greater than or equal to 4. So f has a finite series expansion about a equals -2. So we're going to write this as finite series expansion. That means when I write my summation, it's going to be the sum from n equals 0 to 3. We can because it's fine after 4, it just keeps equals 0. And then we're going to have f, the nth derivative, times -2 divided by n factorial times x minus a -2. So it's going to be plus 2 to the nth power. So that's the summation, and let's write it all out. We write all this out, we're going to get x minus x cubed equals 6 divided by 0 factorial times x plus 2 to the 0 power. Then we have plus -11 divided by 1 factorial times x plus 2 to the first power, plus 12 divided by 2 factorial times x plus 2 squared, plus -6 divided by 3 factorial, and x times x plus 2 cubed. All right, so we only can go up to 3. And now let's simplify this. This equals 6 minus 11 times x plus 2 plus 6 times x plus 2 squared minus x plus 2 cubed. And for convergence, it's a finite series converges for all x. So your radius of convergence is infinity. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.